Hi Capricorns, it's Nick. Hope you guys are doing good. We are back with your weekly readings going from the 15th till April 21st, and I know I was gone for a few weeks. I did already post a video prior to these videos coming up explaining why and going over the astrological energies for this week. So if you want to hear about that, just watch that video, okay? And here we'll just get straight to your reading. So we're gonna go over a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and love, romance, dating, or relationships. And then don't forget, I'll have the link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards as a part 2 and a continuation, all right? And then this week, we're gonna do a Jupiter-Uranus conjunction message that will highlight maybe where you are building, growing, creating, expanding, changing in your own unique individual way, or where you need to focus on, or what's maybe the area you're gonna be, or where you need to grow, change, expand, build, whatever, or work on in this next little while. Okay, in your own unique individual way. And this could be a sign, confirmation, synchronicity, or kind of give you an idea like, oh, okay, that's what I was feeling. All right, like that's what I need to focus on. Okay, all right, so for my Capricorns, what's your Jupiter, Uranus, and Taurus conjunction message? So where do you need to stabilize, grow, build, expand, change in your own unique individual way? Or maybe what you're going to be working on in this next little while for Capricorns. All right, Capricorns, nice. So you guys got the anchor. The anchor. Beautiful. So the anchor is the 9 of spades, and it's number, is that 35? Yes, I believe that is 35. And I'll let you look at the anchor here. So spades represents air and sword, and it's like opposition. So I feel like here that you are needing to work on balancing where you anchor yourself, where, and you know, where do we use anchors? In the ocean, right? In water, for boats, to like keep yourself in place when things are a little bit, you know, chaotic, or there's lots of emotions taking place. So right now, I think it's going to be important for you to know where you're placing yourself and if it's in the right spot or not. And being able to communicate this and be able to anchor yourself through the storm, through chaos, through emotional highs, emotional lows, and keep yourself in place regardless of what's going on up top and what's going on in the bottom in the waters. Okay, so number 9 could be significant for you or mean something to you. It's all about surrendering, letting go, a very spiritual number. And also 35, or the number 8, but 9 and 35. And I feel like here, yes, you're gonna have to balance out yourself and where you place yourself and your energies and your emotions, okay? Because once you put down an anchor, it's kind of there for a while, or it takes a lot of effort, a lot of energy to move that. So you want to make sure if you commit to something or you're doing something long term, that you're in the right spot and you don't accidentally, you know, place yourself in a wrong situation, and it takes a while to get out of that. Okay, so where are you anchoring yourself? Okay, so let's see what's going on when it comes to your health, my dear Capricorn. So you guys got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So my dear Capricorns, this week it could kind of feel like you're having a lot of inconveniences. Things maybe, you know, maybe you accidentally trip, or maybe it was raining and there's a pond, and what do you know, you slip and you're like, oh man, of course. Or you went outside, you didn't realize it was gonna rain and you didn't bring an umbrella, and you're like, of course I didn't bring an umbrella when it's gonna rain. Or like, you know, just inconveniences. You're like, man, this is just not my week, it's not my luck, why is everything happening to me? Or something, you know, that you were wearing ripped and you're like, oh man, like why is this going on? So it could just feel like your luck is not on your side, or things are not really going in your favor. So just try not to force things this week. If something's not working out, okay, just don't force it. Don't let it frustrate you. Don't let it like turn your day upside down. Just know that maybe, you know, sometimes the stars don't align for us. It's not always our week. It's not always our time, but you just may be feeling like this week, like things are happening back to back that are not in your favor. And it just maybe means you need to pull back, maybe do a little bit less, or kind of reset your energy. Make sure you're going out into the world with like clear clear energy without caring too much, because it's influencing maybe things for you to attract things that maybe are not in your favor. So don't get too frustrated if there's like inconveniences or things are just like, oh man, it may not even be like big deals, but just like little things that add up. You're like, oh man, this thing broke when I opened it, or that thing didn't work, or oh, my water heater stopped working, or like, you know, just inconveniences, and you're just like, man, why is this all happening at once? This could be one of those weeks, so don't let it frustrate you. It'll pass. Okay? Then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, you guys got here the 9 of Swords. So this week, also try not to stress out too much. Try to sleep and get enough rest, because maybe this area of life, your work, school, career, your finances, could be stressing you out. In the US, this is tax day, April 15th, although I think many people before then have already done their taxes, hopefully. But maybe taxes and all that stuff was kind of stressful. Maybe you had to pay a lot, or you know, whatever the case is, or there's projects, clients, business, schools, finals, you know, just so many, maybe exams, things going on. You're just like, oh man, I'm just so stressed, or deadlines coming up. And so you're feeling like maybe the pressure, and there's lots of fears, doubts, insecurities that are coming up. You want to make sure you're releasing that. You're not bringing it at home. You can finally rest at night. I know it's easier said than done, but don't let your health, don't risk your health for the sake of money, for the sake of your title, your work position. Okay, so rest as much as you can, and don't stress yourself out more than you need to if possible, or get some help if you need help, or if you have access to help. But I do feel like this could be kind of a stressful week, and you're kind of when you should be resting, you're staying up late at night because you're stressed, but you need to be resting or sleeping if you can, if possible. Okay, and there could be maybe an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, that you work with, go to school with, or something, and maybe that's they're part of the reason why you're kind of going through it, or there's something you need to let go of, or you need to kind of release, but it's hard for you to let this go or release it. All right. Then when it comes to your love, romance, dating, or relationships, on your side we have the 9 of Wands, the World, and the Chariot. So some of you could have Cancer in your chart. Then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have the 5 of Cups, the Lovers, and the 2 of Swords. So as far as who you could be dealing with, it could definitely be a Gemini, an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. But doesn't have to be, could be any sign. Like I always say to you guys, could just be the energies person is embodying, playing out, maybe be like a mixed match of one of those. Okay, so what's going on here? All right, so there could be distance maybe between you, the two of you, or between you and someone else. I feel like your person here, whoever this is, whether it's romantic or not romantic, don't matter, they could be going through some emotional changes and feeling sad this week. Maybe they lost something, or having some issues at home or family, or maybe they're missing you, they haven't seen you, or they wish they were closer to you. Whatever the case is, they're in their feelings, they're in their emotions, so they're feeling sad and going through some changes, and you maybe want to protect them, or you want to be there for them, and you're like, oh, how do I fix this? How do I make them feel better? What can I do? Because you want to help, or you want to guard them. And I feel like here that you're going to help them with some kind of decision that they want to make, or a decision you guys are going to make together in regards to maybe your relationship, your connection, because this person maybe feels like you're their soulmate, you're their other half, and they want your opinion, or your opinion is really important to them. So there's a decision here that they need to make with you, and it could be in regards to like your relationship status, or seeing each other, or like someone needing to move, or living together, or whatever the case is, that is going to bring things to full circle. So this could have been someone you met online, social media, dating apps, or maybe you guys live in a different place, or right now you guys are kind of separated, or whatever the case is. And so they want to make a decision so that you guys can be closer, or be more, have like one life together, be more included in your daily life, or whatever the case is. So they're gonna like come to you about that. You're gonna help them with that decision, and you're gonna have confidence in moving forward and be talking with emotions and excitement, and you're confident in how you feel and how things are gonna take off, and you're going forward even if things are hard. You're like, oh no, this is gonna be good, we can do this, it's fine, all right, we can schedule this, or I can drive here, I can fly here, whatever the case is. Like you're there's no excuses for you. You're like, I will find where there's a will, there's a way, I'm figuring it out. And this person, I think, has confidence in you, but at the same time, they may be having doubts. Their mind, you know, they're already emotional in their feelings, but also mentally, they could be, you know, almost like in this avoidance, or like not knowing what to do, what to think. Should they listen to their mind? Should they listen to their heart? It's not that they don't believe you or trust you. They just may be feeling kind of scared, or like, I don't know, I'm not sure, and indecisive a little bit, feeling at a crossroads. Because maybe they have more to lose than you. They may have more to lose, or this is very new to them. They've never had to change their life in this way or so dramatically. And this kind of reminds me of that analogy with the buffalo and the cow. If you guys are familiar with it, I'm sure you guys are, how like during a storm, the buffalo will go through the storm and, you know, just kind of ride it through, knowing that it's going to end soon. Whereas the cow will like run far away, like try to escape, try to get away from the storm. But I feel like you're the buffalo. You're going through the storm. You're like, no, it's all right. Let's push through. We'll get through it. It's okay. But this person, maybe the cow, is like, no, I don't want to go through the storm. You're like, no, come. It's all right. It's fine. We're going to be fine. Trust me. And they're like not sure. And you're like, just trust me. It's okay. But they're like shivering, like, I don't know. So I think you're just the strength here. You're the strong one, and you got to like push forward, and this person's gonna have to just like trust you, hopefully, and know that you will be okay, and that you guys will both be okay. All right, so we're gonna continue on in the extended reading and get more information to see where their energy is at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice at the end, okay? So we'll continue on in the extended. The link will be below. I will see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for your next reading, all right? So take care, and I'll see you in the next one.